Anything else you want to say to your fans, man?
Man, shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation. You know, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, Errol Spence Jr., my whole name, and just look out for me.
Yes, sir. Let me dig into your brain, folks falling like
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Well, it looks like the man Errol Spence, who at one point had almost no options because no one was willing to get in the ring and fight him, now all of a sudden he has all the options in the world, it seems. Mikey Garcia just got in the ring with him, Terrence Crawford wants to fight him, and now Sean Porter and his father Kenny Porter, they're saying they've already said yes and they're waiting on Errol Spence. This is what Kenny had to say. Spence just needs to make that decision because we've already said yes to the people that matter, not just to someone who's interviewing us. We said yes to the people that matter. They know we've already accepted the fight. Now, when Kenny Porter says the people that matter, one would assume he's talking about Al Heyman. So Kenny, he continues by saying, we love Dallas. We'd come to Dallas. Yeah, we'd do that. You're not going to be with a guy in Sean Porter who's going to sit back and try to be defensive. Not going to happen. So it's going to be a fight breaking out real soon. It's going to happen. All we need is the opportunity. So you hear Kenny Porter basically talking about Mikey Garcia when he says we're not going to sit back and fight a defensive fight against Errol Spence. Let me just start by saying this. First of all, I was duped by Sean Porter or Team Porter when they originally said that they want to fight Errol Spence next going into that Danny Garcia fight. If you guys recall, I was making videos believing Sean Porter, and I was telling you guys, I think Sean Porter really wants to fight Errol Spence next. And then I got duped, like a lot of fans did, because after the fight, of course, he said, we want to go a different direction right now. And then later on, he said, and I quote, that's not the right fight for me right now. So fast forward to present day, I hope we don't get duped again. But there I say, I believe Kenny and Sean, they actually really want the fight this time. I think the fact that a smaller Mikey Garcia getting in a ring with the boogeyman Errol Spence, that motivated Sean Porter to get in the ring. I believe the fact that now Errol Spence is the biggest name in the division. Team Porter, they realize they really have no excuse not to take the fight. I think the backlash of them contradicting themselves in the past when it comes to not fighting against Errol Spence, I think that plays a factor as well. So it may be a little premature for me to say this right now, but if he really does want the fight, I commend Sean Porter for pursuing an Errol Spence fight. We'll see if it happens, but like I said, this fight, it makes all the sense in the world. It's a unification bout, and it'll be very competitive, and it'll be an exciting fight. Now, when it comes to Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao's trainer, Freddie Roach, they said they would like the Keith Thurman fight. Freddie Roach believes that Keith Thurman's style is tailor-made for Manny Pacquiao. So it would be a great year of boxing if we got Errol Spence versus Sean Porter, and then we get Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao. We already got Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia, which was one of the biggest fights of the year. So Kenny Porter, he says we're waiting on Errol Spence. Let's see what happens. I'm sure we should hear something real big in the next week or two. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.